Okay. Looks like everything is working. So, this is going to be another one of the guided streams where I just kind of want to add extra context. I'm just not even necessarily context, but just give a broader view of one of the guides I've made in this case. It's going to be two of them, that being the solo treasure dungeons and the solo Shadowbringers dungeons. Just kind of solo dungeons in general. So I'm gonna be doing a couple things. Like this time around, I'm actually gonna be playing around with another thing, which is actually going with healing mimicry for the dungeons, and then I'll go to kind of do more close to what I did in the actual video, which is tank mimicry. I just heard people suggest healing, so I'll give it a try. Specifically, I know somebody mentioned Gobskin being useful, so this is something I just want to give a try. And so that's what we're going to start with, and I'll see if that's actually easier, in which case I might, well, you'll know if it's easier. But again, I'll try it with the tank too, just to see if that one's still easier, because most of the stuff I've figured out myself. And to be fair, this is kind of just me figuring out myself, me putting spells together that, for the most part, aren't that bad to get. Like, I'm doing both ends instead of Night Bloom, that way you don't have to do Tsukiyomi. Like, Ravana's thing isn't that hard to get by yourself. Like, none of this is particularly difficult to get by yourself. Outside of maybe, like, Missile being annoying to get to drop. But, with that, let's just get straight into it. Actually saying that, what dungeon do I want to start with? So yeah, if you're doing anything with Blue Mage, if you don't know, you have to do Unrestricted and Level Sync, and that counts as it being, that's what gives you the 100% chance to get the spells. Now, we're going to actually start with Toya's Relic, because this is probably the best one to begin with in general, so you can get another damaging spell in the form of Sea Shanty, and Pelt isn't horrible. Obviously, anytime you want to get in here, you need to make sure to equip both your Mighty Guard and your Predatory Instinct. Make sure you know where your Ram's Voice is, your Ultra Vibration, your Breath of Magic. Okay. So, how this is generally going to work with any of these dungeons is, and I do got to figure this out, because like I said, I'm trying out the healing. I know I want to put the shield on me to begin with. It gives us a little extra bit of durability. But what we're going to really do is we're just going to kind of run through, pick up as many of the enemies as we can. And this, whoops, that's a corner. And this first pack, we're just going to use our Ultra Vibration for. And that should more than deal with them. I guess we can just re-up our top skin and move on to the next pack. Heal ourselves a bit. I said heal ourselves a bit. Now, we actually probably want to take these a bit slower. Might not actually have been necessary. We can freeze them. And then just use Ravana's skill to burst them down with that Breath of Magic ticking to do a bunch of extra damage. And yeah, so far this actually hasn't been that bad. It'll really be the bosses that determines whether or not it's much better it's going to be. I know that if we're going to do, we are going to need Diamondback for a few other things to just survive, specifically Hero's Gauntlet, if we want to show that off. And yeah, I probably could have pulled them here. But yeah, Breath of Magic is probably one of the best spells that's been introduced for like making things easier solo, because it just does so much damage. And it's so easy to get, because you just have to reach level you just have to reach max level to get it. Now obviously, since we're doing this with healing, we have the benefit of having that Palm Cure, which is very potent and very quick. Yeah, we're just gonna AoEing healing when necessary. Switching to our And the other nice thing about playing Blue Mage is, you know, we also have options with our spells. Now, Mudman actually does have a spell in the form of his Pelt, or whatever it's actually called. But he's also susceptible to Missile, which is really nice. Okay. Yeah, it's Petrified Pelt. So this is the Blue Mage spell. And so what we can do is just... You know, we just aim ourselves and keep ourselves healthy. There's the spell. And now we can kind of just start spamming Doom on him. Because he's used the spell. And so now he's guaranteed to die in 15 seconds. You can, like, there's no downside to using Missile for it too. Missile's kind of more consistent. But Doom just... If you get the quick Doom, it's faster than just doing the Missile, because you actually have to do the end damage for Missile, and it can be weird, especially with certain enemies. But yeah, Doom is actually just a nice thing to have, and free Grand Company seals. Now the next, there's two spells here, as we've gone over before in the spell video, but Pelt, or Petrified Pelt, is actually a pretty decent spell when combined with its separate one, which is Deep Clean. This actually makes it a really good solo tool. And if you have both of these, like, it wouldn't be a bad idea to, like, use them just because it's an easy way to heal AoE. But the second spell in this dungeon is the reason that you kind of want to do this one probably first. The other good option to do first is going to be Grand Cosmos, just because you can get Mortal Flame. Which is funny, because the two best dungeons to do first are the ones that have the combo skills. But Mortal Flame is nice. It's especially useful for some of the other dungeons, just because you might need the extra damage. But I don't know. That one's more difficult than this one. Like, this one's not that bad, like, in the slightest. And so far... Actually, I can't really say it. We'll see when we fight the next boss. It's probably gonna be risky. I don't know my durability with I don't actually know what my durability is doing the healing one, so we're just gonna find out. Oh, okay, yep. That's what we call greed. Yeah. I by no means needed to be that greedy. I should have just healed and... Or I should have just frozen, ate the bristle there. Yeah, the sequence of events there should have been, I come in, freeze, then I bristle, then I breath of magic, and then I heal. I played that very greedy. Oh, it's the next set. Remembering back to when I actually did these solo for the first time, I thought, no, we actually are going to be able to freeze the next set. Now, I don't think I'm going to do all the dungeons. I just kind of want to show generally how it works. I'm going to probably show a few of them off, I would imagine. But I think a lot of what we're going to be doing is the solo maps tonight, because there's so many variations in that with all the different bosses, and I do want to try to show off a good few of them. And yeah, it isn't necessarily something I can control. That being said, I just remembered that I do have the guaranteed maps, which is actually makes this a lot easier. I forgot I had them. Yeah, if you like, again, this isn't like one of the harder dungeons to... Okay, I guess I was just... I don't know what I did there. I remember being able to freeze them. Maybe it's just because it's too long. But yeah, you're always going to begin... So we can't do what we did. We have to fight Nixie here normally. So you always begin with your Breath of Magic, and that's something you're going to want to keep up, and no matter the fight. Again, this is like the best thing when it comes to our durability. Now, this is the Tank Buster, and we're going to actually test. Can you survive this? Okay, you can. I feel like that hurt a lot more when I did this for our like, spell event. Imagining things. Okay, but yeah, that's not bad. The shield definitely... The real test is what we're going to do next, because like one of the harder bosses... I don't know why I did that. One of the harder bosses to do solo is just the first boss of, what's the fairy dungeon called? Mage. Or is that just the Arizona area? I don't remember. I'm being bad. But, because that one has like a lot of tank busters, or the tank buster that it uses just hurts a lot. So that really tested your ability. Again, I haven't really messed around with the healing version. I did the tank version for the video. Both, I think, are functionally the same. It just changes the mimicry on you. And like they even use about the same amount of spells. For the record, this is the blue mage spell Nixie's using right now. Except instead of these two, you would just use the mitigations and rehydration would be go to. Healing in this is like easier. I'll say that. Like that's like without a question. Gotta remember to take advantage of our other very powerful damage tool, which is of course triple trident. That still hasn't changed. And here I am forgetting to re-up my... I'm gonna do that now. Ooh! Okay. That one hurt more. Also, I was being greedy there. Okay, so I do have to be more careful of it. Then again, I guess I wasn't full health. If you ever die, remember to put your predatory instinct back on. Another problem is I don't play as cautious as I should be. Like, if you're doing this, for the first time, especially, like, especially if you're going to be doing this healing one, don't be afraid to diamond back. Because, yeah, that caught me off guard. Now, I would have been fine there if I didn't go for the damage. If I would have just actually did the smart thing and healed there, I would have been perfectly fine. It's the auto attack that killed me. And as a general rule, that's something that you're going to want to do with Blue Mage Solo a lot. Prioritize your health more than just doing damage, because what I should have done there is, as soon as I saw the cast, when it was about to finish, I should have just casted my Palm Cure to the point that the heal would have gone through with when the damage happened, and so that wouldn't have happened. Which is actually kind of what you need to do if you're playing the tank variation, because you have to, because that rehydration has such a long cast, you have to kind of be smart with how you use it. Just something I think I'll, funnily enough, kind of show off more with the maps, because that's going to be our main healing, or our main healing tool. Let's not be dumb this time. So I'll show what I mean here. So we're going to heal. That crack is about to finish, so I'll start casting now. Or no, I did it too early. I'm used to how fast rehydration is. But right when it's about to finish, you're supposed to do it. And if you do it right, then the heal will go through. It's actually easier to do with White Wind than Palm Cure. Because what you can do with White Wind is, if you time it like correctly, see if I can do it with auto attack. You can't. Okay, yeah, that's how I did it there. I got the full damage. I guess specifically with the White Wind, if you make it so the White Wind goes off as the damage happens, like, you can heal more than you would be able to otherwise. It's again something that'd be easier to show when I do treasure maps. And again, if I am showing that off, it's me being greedy. But yeah. Now, this fight is not bad, like, in the slightest, as long as you're not being greedy like I was there. Like, all I had to do is, instead of just re-upping my Breath of Magic, which I'm going to remember to do when we just get down there now. I could have just healed and we would have been perfectly fine, which will show off relatively soon, because he's about to do it again. Oh, that one hurts because you also have the spread on you, I think, too. That was also another issue, I think, maybe. I could be wrong about that. Here's the crash and smash. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we have to be more extra careful. So we're gonna heal. We're gonna go ahead and do the heal there. And you see, I took all the damage, but because I healed when I did, it didn't really like register. Or it registered. It's just how the thing snapshot in comparison to one another. Greed. Go ahead and then for the most part, tank busters are the things that you really got to be worried about. Like, nothing else is too dangerous here. So you just keep doing damage until eventually you beat the boss. Oh. And you also got to pay attention to the mechanics. Okay, that might actually... See, I'm not that sure with me having that Vuln stack. So this is like... You're never sure about damage, just use Diamond back. It literally did 0 damage. So yeah. If you ever, like, scared that you're not going to be able to survive something, just bring Diamond back, you'll be perfectly fine. And with that, we killed Nixie. So from that, well, yeah, let's go ahead and leave. No more spells for this dungeon. But like by doing this dungeon first, what you're able to do is, let's see, you get the spell, which is Sea Shanty, 500 potency, really nice. About the same as this, is a little strong, a little bit weaker than that, but we can come in here, like what spell? Well, we're not using Bad Breath, so we can just replace that, get a little bit of extra damage. And there we go. Now, if we were to do Cosmos, we would get Mortal Flame, which is kind of... is equally as useful. If a fight takes really long, it's just a lot of damage builds up. Mortal Flame's mostly useful if a fight's going to take very long. But the Sea Shanty is more useful, like, throughout, because you can use it on mob packs and whatnot. Though if you do both, you do get the Deep Clean combo. Now, for the most part, that's how most of the dungeons are going to go. Amarant can be a bit weird because you need a DPS race. Generally, the order that I would recommend doing them in is, like, Relic, and then maybe you can consider doing Cosmos just so you can get this combo. It'll make doing the mob packs a bit easier. Plus getting Mortal Flame makes doing things like it's just Amarant, right? Makes doing things like Amarant easier. Don Meg is kind of annoying. It's only got one spell in the first boss. Yeah, one spell in the first boss. It's kind of annoying because the boss does hurt a bit. This one you can doom. So this one's honestly not a bad starting point either. Wait. No, it's this one. No, it's this one. It's the first boss of this. The first boss of this one's not bad either. In fact, we can just go show this off real quick because you can just doom the boss for this dungeon. Same thing with yeah, I'll just go ahead and show it. You can actually get 2 spells from this, because the boss actually does have access to one of the overworld spells. Again, anytime you go into a dungeon, you gotta remember, activate your predatory instinct. Your bodyguard should be on. Just gotta remember to do that, though. And as always, with the first pull, we're just gonna run until we catch all the mobs. When we get here, just start freezing them. That one's gonna probably take 2 freezes to do. And then we just Ultra Vibration. I should, since we're doing this healing one, just on Gobskin. And that would have worked as well, too. In fact, I should do it here, because we're going to have to fight more mobs. I'm being a little greedy here. I shouldn't probably do this big of a pull, but... taking it slow is the safe option, is what I'm trying to get across. Oh, that's actually kind of convenient. Nope, yep, nope. Yeah, take it slow. was gonna see if I could burst them, but yeah, no. Now, if you had the deep clean combo, that actually probably wouldn't be that bad because you do get a lot of healing with it, like with this too. Like I could probably show that off. Wait, what? Oh, there they are. But yeah, just as a general rule, taking it slow is the better option. Oh, the Breath of Magic's still on them. That's funny. Like, you might be able to get away with it more if you're doing the tanking mimicry, but yeah. Oh, crap. Wait. No, wait. What happened there? Oh! I did the thing. Always remember, you gotta activate your predatory instinct, because I was wondering why they weren't dying. I'm making this, by the way, look a lot harder than it is. Like, this is, like, the easiest one to do. The most annoying one, I think, is... Emerald's annoying, but not hard. And, Hero's Well. Not Hero's Well, I'm combining things. Oh god, they're immune. Okay, well... I'm gonna take this really slow, because I'm screwing around too much. There we go. The Hero's Gauntlet is probably the most annoying of the Shadowbringers dungeons to do. Again, Amarot I recommend doing like as one of the last ones just because it does have a DPS check in the form of the final boss, which is the one that gives you the spell, funnily enough. This is dumb. Okay, I'm lucky that he did that because... Oh, wait. They're gonna be immune, aren't they? What do I get for being greedy? Okay, they're not immune. But yeah, for the most part, as long as you keep up your Breath of Magic, that should be enough to kill them. Oh, wait. Their immunity reset. Interesting. Is it like I can just, like, keep healing and they'll, like, be dead? So yeah, if you take it slow, you'll be fine. And you can try it, like especially if you have a lot more of like the more powerful spells. Like I'm using kind of a limit thing, like Night Bloom. They would probably tick down before the ice broke out. Yeah, I was using a lot of the other primal spells that just had a lot of the raw AoE damage that Blue Mage just has that I'm not using here. Like you can probably do those big pulls, but you know, limited spells, take it slow. And always you're going to begin the bosses like this. You Breath of Magic them. That, to be fair, it doesn't matter with this thing. You're just looking for it to use its attack. And I would, let's see. How much does this hurt? That hurts a bit. Definitely have to test out the, Dawn Meg after this. I imagine you have to diamond back. Okay, no. Right round, that's the Blue Mage spell, so we can just... That's another example of why Doom is really nice, because... And to be fair, we could have been missling up to this point, so it's like, dealer's choice. As to what's faster. Because, yeah, like, you can't just missile him, but he's dead. He also summons the ads that heal him. That counts as a... You can learn the Blue Mage spells from them, but again, you can also just get those from their world. But yeah, that's probably the easiest of them to do, just because you walk in, he does his spell, you doom him, or you missile him to death and get it. Now, I think I want to show off one more, at least for now. At the end, I might go back through with the tank version, because the tank version is going to be kind of the same. except you just have to, you know, use your rehydration a lot earlier. And I'm essentially using the tank version for the map dungeons anyways, which is another reason why I just want to show off the healer version of the dungeons. But yeah, I want to show off Dawn Meg because the first boss can be a bit annoying. Also, you can't just freeze everything because the frogs are immune to ice. So another reason I kind of want to show this one off. Again, always remember to activate your basic instinct anytime you go into a dungeon. Every single time. If you get a chance, if you die, if you feel like something went wrong, is you didn't activate that. That's happened to me more than once, as I've shown a little earlier. But the same premise, we're going to come over here, we're going to pick up everything, we're going to freeze it, except the frog, because the frog is immune. So we're going to have to deal with him separately, as he slowly makes his way over. He actually does mildly hurt, if I remember correctly. But, you know, just breath of magic him, punch him down. Slowly but surely, he will go down. Don't really want to use any of our burst spells on him, just because, you know, we have another mob pack that we need to deal with. And there you go. Job skin. Never mind. Job skin. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a big pull, so let's just boost. Grab these three. That's White Wind. And then we'll just burst them down. Like the mobs, for the most part, again, you take them slow, they're not that bad. It's really the bosses that are going to give you the most trouble. And most of them, like I said, aren't that bad. This boss does tend to suck. Just because he hits hard and he has a really annoying attack that I'm, like, really bad at dodging half the time. Oh yeah, I forget he gives a lot of damage up. That's annoying. That's another thing is, like, with Breath of Magic, you can't just kite them. Because they are gonna die. Like, it does enough damage to just murder them. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna run back through you. There you go. Like, he's gonna keep trying to do that straight punch, but since it's a melee attack, he has to run up to you. That's another thing that you can do, is you can just Breath of Magic, like, enemies and run past them or run back. So, I do, like I said, I did want to test this boss with the healing one, because again, I haven't done the healing one, up to the healing loadout, up to this point. And this boss hurt a lot, at least when I was going through and doing it myself. So, let's see. Okay, that's not that bad. I think it's the stack that was the real thing I need to be worried about. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And here's the attack that I always get my ass handed to me for. Crap. So what you're supposed to do is just go into the old ones. Heal while the damage is going out. There we go. I'm not imagining thing. He does have a stack, right? I might be thinking of the treasure version. No, there it is. So this one I'm less confident with. So let's see. Okay, nope. Okay, so... Okay. Ooh. The fact that was probably sketchier. See, that's another example of what I was talking about. Like, you didn't see the damage happen there. It's because the heal happened right as the damage happened. Which is really useful, like, for auto attacks, obviously. Because I got a feeling if that didn't happen there... Ah, crap. That's what I get for being greedy. Because I got a feeling if the auto attack would have happened there, if I was late on it, I might have died. I'm not even trying at this point for that attack. And so, like, I would start healing now. Damage goes out. Oh, wait, no. Ooh. Okay, now. That is... I'm not used to that. I'm trying to do it based on the timing for White Wind, and it's actually very different. Like... Oh. Oh, he autoed me before it happened. Okay. The safe answer is always just going to be to Diamondback, and I'm being greedy. Remember to put on your Predatory Instinct. Yeah. The safe option's always just Diamondback it, Wooden Realm. Just remember to use your Lucid Dreaming after it. I'm trying to, like, mess around with the timing of the heal. But what happened there is he auto-attacked me before it went out, which is weird. Also should have done the shield, too. I'm learning as well. But honestly, it's not that bad. Like, those are far enough in between one another. Because the Candy Canes you can safely just light. You can safely just Palm Cure. And those stacks are far enough apart to where you're not going to run into mana issues if you Diamondback them each time. So, yeah. Which I think that's true for basically all the really things that are just going to kill you. Like, Hero's Gauntlet, the Berserker, he has... he has that stack marker that you just have to. You're gonna have to, Diamondback it, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think I say that in the guide, actually. So having it's just always a good idea. Like, I don't use it for the, I don't use it in my words. I can't think of words. I don't use it in my map loadout because nothing there is that even comes close to killing you without mitigate. But I also do tanks. So maybe if I was doing healing for that might be different. But we'll talk about that. I guess I'll probably switch into the maps after this. And I'll maybe tackle Amarat and some of like the longer ones at the... I'm an idiot, by the way. He does an auto attack right. Ugh, yeah, that is kind of nasty. That's probably what got me. I think that was just the tank busters, but I think it's just because of how fast this auto attack comes out. Yeah. Let's see, I was almost late on that because I had to consider. I had to remember where my thing was. But yeah, just Diamondback. Okay, and that was unfortunate timing. This is the one that was giving me the most trouble when I did solo too, but okay. That's what I get for not just doing it how I Pretty sure I should have healed before I Diamondback, because what would have happened is... Yeah, this is the fight that gave me the most trouble when I was trying to learn how to do these solos though. Like none of the, I don't think, trying to think. Yeah, this is the only one that always remember to turn on your Predatory Instinct. When I was doing them solo the first time on day 1, I think the only other boss that killed me multiple times was the Berserker, just because, like, the stack, I didn't know that I needed Diamondback to survive that. But this man killed me many a times just because he hurts. He just hurts. Okay, I'm gonna actually try to not be dumb here. I say as I'm almost dumb. I think keeping the shields up also, if you're doing this, is probably a smart thing to do. But yeah, if you're using the tank variant, like this boss isn't that bad, just because you can use your mitigations. Oh god! And the extra durability helps. No, leave me alone. Damn it. Yeah, having the shield's gonna help. Because it doesn't do... Yeah, I think that's the secret, is just keeping the shield up. Remember to keep your... Got the magic up. Okay. Now that I'm actually trying to play, you know, smart, more, like, less aggressive, it's being somewhat better. Oh no. Hate this attack. Damn it. I did it too early. Should have just done the white wind. I'm not used to how fast this goes off. Yeah. Oh, God. I hate it because the spell's not even that useful, by the way. Because it's just basically just... That's another thing, actually. I could be using other things to make... Like, I could actually be using that bad breath. Yeah. But, yeah, no. This is definitely the one that's giving me the most trouble. But I think it's just because I'm so impatient, too. Remember to put your predatory instinct on. And at this point, I'm just going to keep doing it until I get it right. Because, A, I got a feeling this is a boss that's going to give people a lot of trouble. Because, again, most of them aren't really that bad. The Necromancer in... Actually, no. Me saying that, I just remembered. The other boss that actually killed me was the Necromancer because I'm an idiot. And I stacked the corpses too close to each other. Okay. Game. Ah, crap. Nope. God, the damage comes out so much slower than I think it does. Okay. I just start white winding that. I just have to use it later. I gotta get used to that timing on Palm Cure. Ah, crap. That was slight panic setting in. Okay. Stay calm. Don't overthink it. Go ahead and reset our... We have that lull. You know what? You know what? 1 second. I don't remember it being... Okay, we're gonna try this. Wow, Manson Spill. We're actually gonna try this with the tanking loadout. And just prove that I'm bad. Alright, we gotta get rid of Bodyguard. So this is the map loadout. I'm stubborn at this point. I gotta get rid of some things. We don't use that. We don't use that. I'll show off that because that's fun to show off. We're not gonna use that. We're not gonna use that. Gonna keep that. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, sure. No, we'll not use that because that's kind of annoying to get by yourself. Okay, so let's find some replacement spells. We can bring in Sea Shanty. There you go. We don't need the Doom. We don't need the Missile. There you go. Both ends. That's not that bad to get for yourself, so we'll bring that. We got the Breath of Magic. So I want to see if I'm being bad. There's a good chance I'm just being bad. Bring Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Oh, I'll play Tweedledee and Tweedledum though. I will put T there and then put the comment. Have you? Visual vibration. I don't think I'm missing anything. Okay. So, let's try that again. For the record, if you can't... Feather Rain is slightly annoying to get. Same with, like, Glass Dance. Which I'm not using Glass Dance, but, like, Eruption's just as good. Technically Feather Rain's better because of how, like, dots scale off spell speed. But it's not enough to where it's like, oh my god. Well, I wish I had Feather Rain. Oh, crap. Tanking Mimicry isn't useful if you don't get the Tanking Mimicry. I gotta go find a random person to... you know what? I don't gotta find a random person. There's a person right there. There we go. Try this again. Good. For the record, I made the smart decision, which to be fair, it actually kind of is, just to actually not practice any of this before the stream because I wanted to like try to do it as I remembered, and I knew going into this, I knew this man was going to give me difficulty because he did when I did it for the first time. Oh wait, he's all the way back here. It's even funnier because he was also the one that I tried to do first. I'm like, oh, Don Meg, it's the first boss. Can't be that bad. It was very bad. And then, yeah, like the whole thing is like, you have to be very careful with the rehydration because it takes so long to cast. But we also have the extra durability of the tank mimicry. Okay. It's funny you say that. There's a very special reason that this is on a button that is not bound. Because I was in the middle of a treasure dungeon and I accidentally hit the etheric mimicry. And I was a very, very sad individual. Because I was no longer able to do that dungeon. Or do that map. And so yeah, here's like the usefulness of the deep clean. Yeah, baby. Oh, no, I gotta hit you with this first. Another useful thing is just to save your, Oh, wait, I was wondering why this is taking so long. I actually forgot to hit them with the Breath of Magic. So I was too busy wanting to show off this. It's a decent, like, honestly, like, I probably could have pulled them all and that would have let me live, because it actually is a good amount of healing. Yeah, just gotta remember, get over here, you lot. Do this. This. And then, yeah, because, like, they get a damage up, they're gonna do a decent chunk of damage, but that should heal most of it. Let me just kind of repeat this. Oh, crap. I was being dumb. Or I was getting distracted. Oh, whoops. Didn't finish the cast. Oh, well. Okay, so time to embarrass myself again. This frog is the bane of my existence. Okay, it's on 4. Yeah, so the advantage... Oh, wait. You know what helps, also? This won't kill me, right? Comes close. Another thing is Devour is a way to heal. That's something very much you want to keep in mind. And while it's not a lot of healing, you can still use this on, like, for single target. It gets you, like, a heal. It's not a good heal, but it's a heal. Whoops. I'm really bad at dodging this attack. And then, like, as soon as that happens, we can, like, start doing our rehydration. He's gonna do a couple auto attacks, followed by that candy cane, which we can just start casting again because rehydration takes so long. It'll do it like half our health, but then we're good. And then we can heal with this. Gotta remember to put on our Breath of Magic. We'll actually use our tanking mitigation here. We have the swift cast for that. And then rehydration. Didn't even come close to killing us. I'm starting to remember why I like the tank variation more. Casting it here. Ew, this one might be a little close. Never mind, we're good because we still have that mitigation on us. We're fine! Land's blood. I'm just going to preemptively start casting rehydration here. And we're going to do what I was talking about with the White Wind. Use the Devour for a heal. Use the Swift Cast for the rehydration. Go ahead and start casting that rehydration. Ow, that hurts. Never mind. Do this again. Use our abilities. Go ahead and cast the rehydration. We don't need to do this. I'm actually being cautious. I don't want this man to kill me again. I've been beaten up by one too many frog today. Go ahead and start recasting it. Just because I know he's going to auto-attack me. And then I'll do this and go ahead and start precasting it. Ow, that hurts. Never mind. There we go. There this. Okay, don't trust that. Start casting it, he's probably gonna do the tank buster. How would I know? Start precasting our rehydration. We're good to go. And that's why I prefer the tank loadout. It's like you just have so much extra safety when doing the tank loadout. Free. Yeah. Like, you can do just healing, and it does make the healing faster, but as long as you, like, aren't just emergency healing with your rehydration, it's perfectly fine. Like, this rehydration is, like, such a powerful tool, and just having your swift cast ready makes it so it just, if you ever need it, you need it. Speaking of which, let's go actually, let's actually do the other part of the stream, which is the maps. Oh, God damn it. Well, while that's cooling down, I could just get reset it. We have to play a game of, did I actually keep any of my guaranteed maps? Should reactivate that retainer one day. I did not keep any of my guaranteed maps. Okay, well, we're doing this the old hard way. Anyways, we're gonna reset my map thing. And we're gonna borrow our friend here again. Thank you. And so let's actually start going to do some maps. And the Tempest, this one's like, oh, this is the one I always hate. This game of, where the hell is this? Oh wait, no, this isn't the one I always hate. This is that one. Okay. I'm just being extra sure that this is the right loadout. It is my map loadout, but make sure I didn't change it. Okay, no, I didn't. Might as well summon our chocobos. There's no reason not to. If you wanted to be... If you wanted to be extra efficient, you could switch out Choco Meteor with Goblin Punch. But if you're doing maps with Blue Mage, you're going to be doing that a lot. I just don't care enough. But yeah, no, you can just... Technically, it would be better if I swap out Goblin Punch right now for Choco Meteor since we're on the overworld, but that just takes too much time because there's already a good chance that we might have to switch up some spells when we get inside anyway, so it's just like, eh. I wonder how unlucky I'm going to be with portals tonight, because it'd be funny if I, like, just can't show off, like, doing Blue Mage solo map dungeons, because I just can't get into a map. Wouldn't that just be fun? Anyways. Go ahead and find our map here. We open our chest, and we get one. So, fun fact, if you ever get this... Oh, that's not what I want to do. If you ever get just the one enemy, what you can do is using a dimensional shift will spawn the second pack, and then you can hit them once while they're trying to aggro. and then charge it one more time. And then the third pack is going to spawn. So what we're going to do now is wait over here for them to actually leash. Do our freeze. And it's easy as that. Now give me a portal. Hey! It's not trying to mess with me today. So if it starts with one monster, you can do that. Or if it starts with 4 monsters, you can also, like, it's just, those are the 2 best combinations to get, because it's just an ultra vibration and you're done. It's if it starts out with 3 monsters where it kind of sucks. So, as always, anytime you go into a solo instance, remember to activate your Mighty Guard, activate your basic instinct. If you do not have either of these active, you're not gonna have a fun time. So I also mentioned that technically, if you wanted to, at this time, you could like switch out things like dimensional shift. You could no, you want to keep that, but you could get rid of like dimensional shift for something else. Technically, it'd be better for me. Technically, it'd be better to like put on sea shanty or something like that. I'm not going to do it just because I'm really bad about remembering to actually re-equip it. And that's very unfortunate if you decide if you don't do that and get to your next one. But with that, let's just go ahead and spin the wheel. And thankfully, well, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna tempt the games. I'm not gonna tempt the game to do things. Okay, I was about to say it's not gonna kick us out on the first one because because apparently it can. It's just an incredibly low chance based on like a few people that I've talked to. But, you know, we're always going to start out the same way. You want to do Breath of Magic. And then it's just... We're going to keep that up throughout all of this. Then we're just going to go through and start doing our damaging spells. You know, we have things like our Night Bloom. Our Being Mortal. Our Phantom Rush, which means I can't see any of the AoEs that are happening. Always remember to... Oh god, that's a lingering AoE. Remember to do your lucid dreaming whenever, and then when you're starting to get low occasionally, that's just when you're going to want to use your rehydration. Like, I was above half health, but, you know, the boss isn't doing anything particularly right then, so it's, like, best for me just to get the healing when I can. It's going to drop another thing on me. Nah, see, that was I was being greedy there, but now I can heal safely without having an issue, because I know it's going to drop that, and I'll be fine. Our Breath of Magic is getting relatively low, so we're going to want to re-up that. Move. And I know these are going to explode into radials, so I'm just going to like move over here preemptively. Use our Devour for a free heal and extra HP, and then we just continue doing our damage. That's technically its Tank Buster. I don't think it does enough damage to trigger our gate. We're going to have a lot of damage out, so I'm just going to do that. When that one explodes, I'm going to do a swift-casted rehydration. Take advantage of your swift cast. It makes the rehydration an incredibly powerful tool. Also, always forget to use take advantage of it, but you know, I do have the Song of Torment. That's another dot you might want to keep up, but I make things go a good bit faster. Our Breath of Magic is about to fall off. We're going to want to reset that, of course, too, because that is going to be our main source of damage in any of these fights. And again, it is an incredibly useful tool. Take advantage of Devour for those free heals. I should also technically be using my mitigations, but this boss doesn't particularly hurt all that much. Which is why I'm not being too big with the rehydration heals either. I'm just going to go ahead and start casting that now. Never mind, I'm going to start casting it now. And there we go. Gonna drop one. And go ahead and start casting rehydration. We're getting relatively low. He's gonna auto-attack me a couple times, dropping us even lower. Our swift cast is up, so we can actually take a bit more damage before we actually need to heal. That's another thing, is that you can think of your swift cast as a as just a more your time in between rehydrations, because like I know that I can probably wait until about half health to heal, whereas earlier, like around 75% is where I'll usually try to use my rehydration. But yeah, hopefully we get some of the higher invocation bosses so I can show them off, particularly the damn frog, my worst enemy for tonight, because he's definitely one of the annoying ones just because he does a tank buster into a stack combo rather often. Another big one to get would be the Mandragora. Those are two that I kind of want to show off just because they can definitely be ones that people struggle with. Oh, excuse me. But we're going to get one here, and it is the Mandragora. Good. So, something to note about these fights is that the reason that we keep Ram's Voice and Ultra Vibration is because, generally speaking, you can actually freeze most adds that the enemies spawn. This is a... I can't take advantage of it. And if it sounds like a melee attack, it's usually a tank buster. But the one exception to this is, I believe, this man right here, the Secret Corrigan. Because, as we'll see momentarily, he's going to use Sabai Mandragora, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and summon, you know, a bunch of secret Mandragoras. Now, these enemies are immune to freezing, which means the best way that we have to deal with them is to Breath... I missed one. Is to Breath of Magic them. Thankfully, that actually does do a sizable amount of their health very quickly. I'm going to do it again just because I missed one of them. Okay. My White Wind. You hurt me. To be fair, we also have the Deep Clean combo that we can take advantage of for healing from them. And that's going to hurt a bit. But thankfully... So that's what I was talking about, by the way. Since I snapshotted that heal... My White Wind was casted before my HP was taken away, and thus I healed a lot more than it should have. That's what I was talking about earlier with, you know, timing your heals. He's going to do that Leaf Dagger, so I know I'm safe to use my rehydration. So that's what we're going to... I'm going to cancel it because I'm an idiot. Whoops. I could do it here, by the way. Hypnotize is always going to be an easy rehydration. I'm not actually going to go through with it, but... But yeah, this fight's honestly not that bad. You do gotta be a bit careful with those rams, just any of the tank busters. Now, what you can do is anytime... Usually you can use your Kylonian Gate. That help a lot with it. And what I like to try to do is Bristle Kylonian Gate, because Bristle actually will increase the damage of the secondary hit of Kylonian Gate. I don't want to stand right there for that. And so that will drastically, like... You'll like see many percentages. He would probably drop down to about 9% with just that attack. It does a lot if you can get it off, but it's kind of hard to time it because you have to be ready because those tank busters usually come out fast. And we get another Frontier Cloth. I have a mountain of them. Again, I do want to see the frog, because that's probably more annoying of the, like, high-end enemies. The, Keeper of the Keys. I think a big mistake people make with that one is... So, it's the big Yeti enemy. It's the Gubu enemy. So, if you ever have troubles with that one, because I don't know if we're going to see them tonight, I hope. The secret to not dying to that, if you're having troubles with it, is just don't attack the other ones. Like the other, because he summons like 5 of the Keeper of the Keys, and they all do their suck attack. Like, they can be dangerous if you aggro them all, but they won't attack you unless you aggro them, so just don't aggro them. I'm about half healthish, so I'm just going to rehydration here, because I know I have the safe spot for it. Generally, you're going to want to always try to aim to get that rehydration when you fall to about that level of HP. Is this the knockback? That's the knockback. This is going to take him a minute, so I'm just going to go ahead and rehydration because I'm around half health here. HP. He summons his ads. So we're going to let them group up. We're going to freeze them. We're going to ultraviolet that one first, and a funny thing. But yeah, see, you can ultra vibration them. And like I said, the Mandragora is like really the only one where you can't do that. We gotta remember to up our Breath of Magic. Because again, that is our main source of damage, and because I'm really bad about it, let's also remember to do our Song of Torment. Keep those dots going even if we're not currently attacking. Use the Devour for a little bit of extra healing. Take advantage of our Phantom Kick. I thought I timed that right. And we have more than enough time to heal ourselves up with Rehydration because we know he takes forever to actually do anything after that attack. Now we just keep running around him. Punch, punch, punch. Actually, I shouldn't be running around him because this is a positional. I'm going to take advantage of my Swift Cast just because I have it. We're going to go ahead and re-up our Breath of Magic because we want to keep that up at all times. Same thing here. We're going to want to heal because, you know, we have the opportunity for it. Use a Devour. I'm going to save the Night Bloom and my Soraka, I don't know how to say the name of that ability like correctly, until our next things. And what do we get? Oh, calf leather. That's a free like half a mil. If I can sell it, mind you. Also, I don't know how the prices fluctuated since the free maps were a thing. But it used to be like half a mil. Hey! I get to show off another one! Give me the frog! Give me the frog! I hate the frog, but give me the frog, because that's the one that I probably need to show off. That's not the frog. Okay, well, I get to show off what I was talking about with this man here. So, same thing as always. This is probably the easiest of the three. Breath of Magic him. Just do our damage. Don't get hit by his stuff. Any second now, he's going to summon his friends. Okay. So yeah, you see these three here? Like, I aggroed them. You don't have to do that. But if you do, and you can't freeze them technically, I didn't count these because they're technically event enemies. You can do what we did with the other ones earlier. We're just going to hit them with Breath of Magic. And they're going to eventually die. But if you notice that one over there, that we also, I greatly overestimated how many it summons. It's like 3 of them. I don't know why I said 5. I think because I was counting those. They just, he didn't even care. He just like went on his day. Now that's the thing that can definitely mess people, is that pull there. But yeah, no, they're just slowly dying. Because Breath of Magic is an incredibly potent ability, and they're just being kind of rude at this point. But the Secret Keeper himself doesn't really do all that much. Like, I don't think he has a tank buster. Well, not one that you can easily get hit by. You gotta remember to up our Breath of Magic. He takes forever to do any of his attacks, so we're going to take the opportunity to use our Rehydration. Going to pull him out of the yuck. Inhale. So, fun fact about the inhale. The attack happens now, because he does an attack to pull you in, and then he does a follow-up for untelegraphed cleave. So yeah, you never want to be in front of him when he does that inhale, because like I said, he follows it up with a cleave attack. Take advantage of our Rehydration, Swift Cast, and yeah, he's, oh god, and he's dead. Yeah, see, that one's not that bad at all. You just got to be careful if you pull all the other ones, but you don't have to. What do we get? Another Frontier Cloth. Woo. I have a mountain of them. Well, it's nice this run, but it's gonna land right here or right here. Oh, no. Oh. Is that the final invocation? That's funny. Well, I get to show off one of the end bosses, so that's good. What are you giving me? Okay. This is the second time that I've, like, technically tried to show this off to people. And I've just gotten the final one on the first try. Well, that's enough. So, same premise. Actually, I think that might... We're just gonna keep going. Which I actually don't know this one's attacks. So we're gonna figure it out as we go. We might die. Who knows? I'm gonna be extra cautious here because, like I said, I don't know this all too well. Go ahead and reset our Breath of Magic. I'm just gonna look away and heal. Even though I think the look away is... Okay, yep, nope. I gotta be very cautious of that. I should have mitigated that. That's good to know for the future. Void Stream. To be fair, I should have mitigated it, like, just as soon as I saw it. There's no reason for me not to do that. Remember to use your mana. Lucid Dreaming. Actually take advantage of the dot that we have here. That sounds like a tank buster. It was. No, I'm just going to use another White Wind. I can deal with the mana. Okay. This here. Yeah, we have enough time to do the rehydration. Okay. Keep that in our back pocket. Okay. So we're gonna want to use this. Do our swift cast there. Be calm. Don't make dumb mistakes. You can't be greedy. That's the secret. I say as I spent like the first half of this being incredibly greedy. Take advantage of our things when we have access to them. Nope, not gonna have time for it. Okay, that doesn't hurt that bad. Gotta reset our Breath of Magic because it is our main source of damage. Move away from that Abyss Pillar. Use our heal because we have access to it. Because he's taking forever to do his things. Keep doing damage. This will be another opportunity to do it. If we needed to. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Technically, we have a few more takes on it, but there's no reason not to. Ugh, that was greedy there. That, I should have Kylonian Gate there, but I wasn't confident that I'd survive without the heal. But, yeah. Take advantage of your mitigations. That the safer thing would have been there, because what is this? Is a 20%? Hey, look. That was 30%. Yeah, no, that was 20%. I'm just being bad. Wait, no, I gotta do that. Be on. There we go. And what do we get? And we got an enchanted loader. That's another. So I got like what, 1 million gil from this run? Assuming I sold everything at like the price that I think it sells at. That was a pretty good dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, because that's usually like half a mil. This is usually like anywhere from 300 to half a mil. I have a mountain of this stuff. Yeah. That was not a bad dungeon in the slightest. Let's keep going, because again, I kind of want to show off the frog, if at all possible. Well, that's convenient. Why does it keep giving me the Tempest? I hate looking for the Tempest ones. Oh, wait, hey, it's right next to us. Remember to take off your Mighty Guard, just because we don't want the damage down. That's the wrong button. Yeah, I want to show off a few more of the bosses. So, don't mind me. Here we go. Here we go. Da-da-da. Dig. Yeah, like... So, the only one... God! That's the second stream in a row! But no, it's the... no, okay, no, I didn't get disconnected on FC stream. That's the second solo stream in a row where it's done this to me. I love this game. I absolutely love it. Like, that's not an internet issue, that's just the game issue. Gotta, wait, that was a 901. I guess last time it was 902. I love this game. But yes, the map dungeons only come from the 8-man maps. Specifically, only... Wait, did it? I think they started in Heavensward, because I think there's Heavensward, Stormblood, in going forward. And then, of course, in Endwalker, there's two types. There's, one type that only gives you the roulette dungeons, and one type that only gives you the path dungeons, which we haven't seen yet. I do want to get one of those, hopefully, because those are, you need to do something slightly different from them. They're a bit different. That ate the map, I guarantee you, didn't it? Oh, it didn't! Nice! You didn't see that. Wait. Okay, I was making sure to get rid of them. Everything looks right. Okay. So this is the annoying one. This is the one where we have to do everything properly. So, yeah, we're just gonna... murder. Do our Breath of Magic. And then we have to burst this one down. Or we'll burst, we can just keep using a Dimensional Shift. That'll take 30% per... No. Same thing here. We're gonna do that. Freeze them. And then just Dimensional Shift. This one's just annoying because it takes a lot longer than any of the other two, because the other two you can just be done in like 5 seconds. Oh god. I stood in their stuff. Can't believe it disconnected me, like... at least it didn't eat my thing. Hey, look, a portal. Oh, that, by the way, on the subject of, maps, like, you can still get some of the materials. Hey! Convenient. You still can get some of the materials from the, normal maps, like just the level 80 ones. But these are the ones that are going to give you the more bang for your buck. So the thing about these is that most of the enemies are going to be immune to freeze, so we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. What we're going to do is we're going to take advantage of Inkjet. I'm going to put that there, get that there, which blinds enemies. And we're going to take advantage of... Also, yeah, you can change your spells when I get in here. I mentioned that earlier, but just to reiterate it. We're also going to want to take advantage of Toad Oil to give ourselves some evasion, because we're going to be dealing with a lot of trash mobs. Also, always remember to put on your Mighty Guard. Remember to put on your Basic Instinct. I've made that mistake more than once, so don't make it. And then what we're going to do is activate our Toad Oil. Preemptively use our Bristle. And then activate the chest. Breath of Magic. And this is also another good use of the Pelt. They're also immune to Dimensional Shift. I just didn't unequip it because, again, I'm really bad at equipping it. And this is a really easy way to like do these. This is healing from this. Oh no, I pissed it off. Actually, I need to... you come over here. You suck. Okay, we'll just hit you with this one. Well, anyways, I want to heal from this first too. But yeah, like with ink, we can do this. Or wait, I gotta take advantage of things. I'm being bad. Yeah, but if you see... Oh, I didn't actually hit them with it. Yeah, so they're blinded now, so their attacks are going to be less likely to hit. But, yeah. Pelt, and, Deep Clean also work really well. You don't need these two, but it just adds an extra layer of security. Especially, like, in the later parts of this dungeon. It can very much help, because... Ugh, good. It can suck. Over here. Will you stop that? You're being annoying. Oh, now you lot are being annoying. Okay, well, he's dead finally. Okay. Okay. Give me my materia that I'm just gonna sell. And we got nothing. So traditionally, anytime I do these dungeons, it always just kicks me out on the first door, so... We're further than I normally get. Door number 2. Re-up our Toad Oil. Never mind, I'm gonna be bad. Re-up our Toad Oil. Preemptively do our Bristle. Open the chest. Activate it. Hit tree. Get our HP boost. I'm gonna pull you over here. Should be sounding the next set here soonish. Here we go. Do this. Do that. Use our pelt. Get our healing going. Go ahead and blind you. Whoops. Ooh, I might have got hit by that. Oh no, they're just dead. Blind you all. There we go. And we get... Not much. We did not get much. Are we going to get even less? I mean, I just gotta take it all the way, right? Well, it was fun while it lasted. By 50 water clusters. Oh no. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, no. Here we go. Moment of truth. Yeah, that's about right. No. Couldn't last forever. Now, other important thing is if you do end up switching for these two, you always got to remember to come back and switch them back. Where are you? There you are. Variation and put you there. I really need to update this so that's not bad. Okay, let's go to where our next one is. I'm gonna have to go visit my retainer eventually. That's a 90. We don't want that one. That's a 90. We don't want that one. That's a 90. We don't want that one. That's an 80. There we go. Ilmeg! You're over here, aren't you? I've done some of these so many times that I just instantly know where they're at. I think north is technically closer, but I guess I don't care enough, really. I guess I'll also show off level 70 maps as well. Because funnily enough, the level 70 maps, despite being 10 levels lower than the Shadowbringers maps, are kind of more annoying because, I don't know, things just like feel like they hit harder. And to my knowledge, all like the boss mobs are immune to freeze. At least anytime I've like seen a boss that like spawned mobs, they were immune. It's not significantly more difficult, it's more just kind of annoying. Anyways, always remember to turn off your Mighty Guard so you're doing good damage, especially if you're not going to get lucky with the mobs. And here we go. Come on. Hey, this is the best one because all we had to do is this. We win! Yay! It's so nice when it just gives you, like, the easy one. Oh, crap. It's putting us back here. Well, you all last. It, like, never gives me this one. So it's funny that it kind of gave it to me in twice. This one's, like, so much more rare. It feels like. But I guess I'm not going to complain. Always remember to put on your Mighty Guard. Always remember to activate your Predatory... I keep saying Predatory Instinct. Basic Instinct. Use the Toad Oil, why not? Blind them so they do less damage to us. Wrong combination. Slowly pull them over here. God, the Pukas are always like been the weirdest enemy they've ever introduced into this game. But yeah, for the most part, this like you're not gonna get it this often because, like I said, I probably got the roulette. This versus the roulette's probably like a 1 to like 20 ratio, it feels like, because I like almost never get this one. But to be fair, this one doesn't actually start to get difficult until room 4 or 5, 3 or 4. That's when like the mobs start to hit a lot harder and they come out much faster. And that's where this is really gonna matter. Like these early 4s doesn't matter. I'm never gonna take a right. I refuse. Also, the reward, I don't know, the rewards in this one just don't seem as good either, to be fair. Unless you do get like a, I guess there is the potential with the, also, like, again, further than I usually make it. I guess with the gamble, actually, you can get some good rewards, but I like, the roulette always, like, pays out better for me. Hey, Cloudman. Yeah, we'll blind you because why not? I don't know how I didn't get hit by that. The 4th tricksters appeared. I think they're actually kind of worth killing just because, if you can, just because they give the clusters. Which, I mean, do sell decently. And there we go. Yeah, because that's a lot of clusters. Like, in crystals, I know when I checked the other day, I realized, like, I was basically maxed out on everything. Again, nothing really, like, nice there. Also, right's never right. Are we gonna get kicked out on floor 2 again? Probably. This one also just doesn't like me. Like the roulette, always wants to be really nice, but this one is just like, no, get out. It just does not like me. Now let's go get some more maps. Let's show off the Stormblood ones. Also, I'll put some stuff on sale, kind of show how much this stuff can, why this is worth doing. Yeah, so like the 2 biggest items that we got, I'm about to make some people annoying because it bugs me. But yeah, so what do we get? We got the, I'm not selling that right now. We got the calf leather, which sells for 400,000. And we got the enchanted lumber, which sells for about 500,000. That's one extra, right? Yep, nope, that's one extra. There we go. So, like, at both those sales, that's like 1 million. That makes back the maps that I bought. So, yeah, it's very much worth it. And that's not even considering all of this crap that I'll sell eventually. Because what I like to do is, I just accumulate it over time. And, then I'll sell it in bulk. Except like materia, when I get the materia, I just sell it. Like, not all of it's worth keeping. Like, Usually the silks, like the small silks, they tend to be not that much. Nah. Maybe. Nah. Yeah. No, the gems never sell for anything. No, I had to get some new maps and sort my inventory. My inventory is getting big. I'm gonna show off the Stormblood maps too. I just had to do some inventory management. That's what I wanted. Like I said, I also wanted to show off like how some of the stuff can sell. That's the wrong. I always do that. I always open the same retainer. And just to show off, yeah, so I don't have the stockpile up as anymore, but I used to have like 20 frontier cloths, like 10-ish sea cloths, 4 enchanted lumbers. I had basically a little of everything. I know I gave away at least half of it. Like these frontier cloths, like I gave away at least like 20 of them. But yeah, no. So yeah, let's go to the Stormblood ones now. So something that makes my life easier is that you can actually favorite things. So these are all the maps that you can do. Like it says, so 8 players. This isn't actually... I have this here because there are some ARR stuff you can get, but they don't have a map, a treasure dungeon. The ones that we want to get, though, are the Gazelle skins, because like I said, I want to show off the Shadowbringers ones. And because we can't hold multiples of these... Put this out for them, and then do this, do that, and then I'll open up this, put that in my settle bag, and then we'll get the last one because we'll do 3 of them. Hopefully we'll get at least 1 portal, and I'll go ahead and pick up a Zor skin while we're at it. Also, I'm pretty sure my FC is the reason these are a high price right now, because we were running maps earlier. Okay. So let's see. We're in the fringes. Where are they? I don't do the fringes that much, so I'm going to have to actually find these. So we're looking for like a little... Oh, it's right there. That was relatively easy. Okay. Oh, wait, what? How did that happen? I'm so glad you said that. How did I guess I fat-fingered my... I didn't even realize. I guess I fat-fingered my, How long has that been like that? 1 second. Oh, thank God. It's not been like that for a long time. I don't even know how I managed to hit that. Yeah, nope, that was my bad. I didn't realize my end screen was up. I guess I somehow, like, accidentally hit... Yeah, I realized it. Like, I thought you were asking because I went to the reset my inventory and stuff, but that's my bad. Yeah. Just sad because I have it right there. It just didn't click for me because I was looking at my inventory and stuff. But yeah, no, we're not ending, and I somehow accidentally hit my numpad because that's where all my things are, which is weird. But yeah, no, I'm gonna be going probably for another hour and a half ish. Yeah, so I guess I accidentally hit it right as I went to go teleport. But yeah, I'll show it a little later too, but because I doubt my stuff is gonna sell. Crap. Well, let me change my spells. Okay. Always remember, if you ever change your spells, to switch them back. To be fair, I don't necessarily think it's too important. I do this for safety, but you don't have to. But switch that there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Turn off Mighty Guard and the same rules apply for these as the old ones. So since this is one enemy, if we do this, then we do this. And this. And all the enemies are going to group together. And we can just really quickly get rid of them all. Oh, well, never mind. I missed a couple. But to be fair, these are 10 levels lower, so it's not even that important. Yep, I figured it wasn't gonna make getting these as easy. Next one up is Gazelle. I don't know. I said next is Gazelle. We got one more to do. Locks. Where the hell is that? I don't know these I don't know these nearly as well as I know the Shadowbringers ones. Right there. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you weren't here for the Yokai Watch event, which is coming back around, people very much hated Blue Mage for the simple fact that they can absolutely destroy basically any fate, but especially the boss fates. So specifically, there was I don't remember which like Lenosha it is, but it's the one where the Cobalt Beast tribe is, and there's two fates that trigger each other. If you kill one, the other one spawns. If you kill that one, they spawn. And so what you do for the Yokai Watch for that specific area is you would just keep killing those fates back to back. But the problem is that they are not immune to Blue Mage shenanigans. So you would just have a case where someone would, two Blue Mages would use their missile, and the fates would instantly die, and people got so mad. It's fair. To be fair, as if the Blue Mages shouldn't have been doing that. But people got so mad during the Yokai Watch event because of Blue Mages, because they would just kill fates faster than, and nobody would be able to get credit. It was a very interesting time, to say the least. And it's gonna happen all over again when the event comes back. Oh god. Hey, Portal. It's actually really weird that you can do that with this. Yeah, to be fair, it is really weird. Because usually those like big fates, because you're talking about like the Cyclops like Pinnacle fate, which is the one with like the special music, the Torn from the Heavens. It's weird because those are usually immune to it. Always make sure you have your Mighty Guard activated. Always make sure you have your Basic Instinct. Same principles as the level 80 ones. Yeah. That's why I just, for the most part, try to avoid doing big spells when doing those fates. You... Yeah. This should be Ramu because it's actually an incredibly low chance. Yeah, I was about to say, it's an incredibly low chance for it to actually kick you out without giving you anything. It's incredibly low. Oh, look, it's... You're an A rank. Or no, yeah, you're an A rank. In... Oh, Mega, I believe. Oh, you're just kind of dying. I don't think I bought this one. Yeah, so yeah, like they're immune to freeze for some reason, which makes them a bit more annoying. Oh god. But we can just deal with them how we deal with the Mandragores, which is just Breath of Magic them and then we'll be fine. Yep. Oh god. Just gonna look away from that. That's the wrong spell. You guys kind of hurt. Actually, not really. Oh boy, crack clusters. Those are really useless for me. It will be really interesting to see, oh yeah. The, yeah, because he does the untelegraphed, like, attacks. I gotta think of which, turn that is, but I know which one, because it's the second phase with that enemy. I think it's the one with, like, all the golems, isn't it? Not golems, the ogres. Hey, Namazus. Get over here. Oh god. There can only be one. Oh, yeah. Another thing with this one is it just kind of feels like you take more damage. I don't know. It might just be because you have like less HP because your level sinks even more. But they're honestly about the same level of difficulty, actually. Hey! Hey! Well, that's something I gotta. Yay! That's something I get to do next. Those are untradeable. Yeah, those are untradeable. Thief mats. Those are fun. You're actually gonna do this to me, aren't you? Okay, thank God. Gonna heal. Oh, Jesus! He just... I didn't think that was a... I don't do these enough to realize that that was a tank buster. They usually only do the Shadowbringers ones. I didn't expect him just to, like, walk up and slap me. Oh no. I might die here. Yep, no, I'm gonna die here. Okay. What I should have been doing there is A, I shouldn't have aggroed them. B, I should have went for the rehydration, not the white wind. And 3, I should have, you know, actually recognized that. Oh yeah, that's probably the attack that's gonna hurt when it did nothing. Yeah, let's go do our thief, man. Oh, I forgot these have like a unique animation. Not animation, a unique thing. I don't actually do them that often. Yes, this is another thing. Like the Shadowbringer, like even the Shadowbringer's maps, like I don't think any of the enemies really. Any of the bosses actually have a tank buster that hits as hard as that man just did. Another reason why I was like, it's weird. Like the Stormblood ones are kind of harder. So if no one's ever done a thief map, these are maps that you only get from Stormblood, and they are found underwater. They're guaranteed portals, and they're very interesting. Because they're always, which reminds me, let's get rid of these. Pick up our inkjet, pick up our, where's our toad oil? Toad oil, activate the toad oil, put down that, go back down here. I say it again, always, always, always remember to use your basic instinct, and these have 3 doors. Also, like all the enemies spawn at once, so we're just gonna come back down here, let them all group up. Do this. And thankfully, we excel at dealing with large groups of enemies. It's like the medium-sized like groups where it sucks, or if they do too much damage, but you can actually get a lot of healing because of this combo. Oh wait, did the breath? Oh, did I just not breath of magic them? I guess I just didn't breath of magic, or I might have missed like half of them. That's quite possible. I'm kind of sad they didn't do like something like this again, like in Shadowbringers or Dawntro. Do we get anything? Ah, we got the waterproof. That's not worth anything. The center's funny, or the center's fun, but we gotta always go left. Heyo! Welcome to the stream. You're getting to see the luck of me getting a Thief's map that's immediately gonna kick me out. Yep. I never have any good luck with these. Well, that was anticlimactic. We have one more level 70 map. And then we'll go do some more Shadowbringers, because those are the ones that are kind of profitable. I don't think there's much from the Stormblood ones that really gives you anything that's too worth it. Oh, good God. Where the hell could that even begin to be? No, it's gotta be like right here somewhere, right? Oh, wait, there's like a little... There's like a little thing there. God, some of them are just so useless. Oh wait, actually. Is it that? Kind of looks like it, because there's yeah, we're gonna go try that. We're gonna go try there. Yeah, you're right. It's like, well, because I don't know. I think you're right. I don't know how. I don't remember how water looks on the maps, but I think it's like that area down there. Because I was looking. Because yeah, you're right. It had to be like one of the, either like here or here, but I think it's like right there. Just because of how the geography is. I think this was probably like Yankee is probably the area that I have explored the least. I was just looking at the map and I realized like I've like been here and here. I don't think I've ever actually come down to this island here. I turn off the mighty guard. And now we dig. Hey, I was right. Oh wow, you're actually kind of tanky. I should have just said my ground. Okay, and you lot come over here. Ah, crap! I forgot to equip the thing. Oh well. I did the thing I kept saying not to do. Good thing it's with the level 70 maps and not the level 80 maps, because this would suck if I did this in. Okay, well, doesn't matter. Hey, there's a portal. Oh, I just got a tree from the box. That's fun. Let's see what roulette or okay, you roulette. I'm gonna go ahead and re-equip our this because so I don't forget, because I will if I don't do it. And you go there. Always remember to equip your mighty guard and your basic instinct. I think the best thing that you can get from the Stormblood maps, at least off the top of my head, because I don't think there's like a mount or anything, would be like the Chun-Li dress, the Aodai. Is it the Aodai? Is a something like that. It's that blue dress. I think that's probably the most expensive thing. I don't know the rewards from the Stormblood ones that much well. Whereas with the Shadowbringers, your big ticket items are going to be the enchanted lumber and the calf leather. Well, technically, the big ticket item is that minion I keep having outside, the gold beaver, which I'm still like absolutely shocked that I managed to get. That's incredibly rare. Come Dawntrail though, the Endwalker maps are gonna be very lucrative. And you'll be able to make a lot of money come Dawntrail with Blue Mage. I'll always find these enemies to be just hilarious. I don't know. Oh, they're just his ads. I just realized. I thought they were like I was being dumb. For some reason I was thinking they're special enemies, but no, it's not. The one dude that punched us is like the Goobo equivalent. The golden whiskers are the floths. The like, and the Mandragores are always the Mandragores. I don't know why I was thinking they were a special enemy. I just don't do the Stormblood. I do the Stormblood ones more than I do the Heaven Sword ones, to be fair. Really? Okay, I was supposed to say. Really? You're gonna do this? Okay, come on, spit us out. Wait, what? Oh, I guess we did open a chest. That was the second one, not the first one. Right, that makes sense. I'm an idiot. Well, that's the last of our Stormblood ones. So let's go back to Shadowbringers, because again, I do want to try to show the frog before we end tonight. Because like I said, that's probably the most annoying of the bosses to deal with in the Shadowbringers raids. And this is what I was showing off earlier, making sure I didn't actually do it again, is that I just have all the maps favorited here, like this. Here's level 80 ones, so you can only carry 3 at a time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decipher this one. Gonna buy a new one. Put it in my saddlebag. And then buy one more. What I like to do. So I have 3 before I need to come back. And what I was showing earlier in my retainers is that, not this, but yeah, I like to keep, generally speaking, I sell my excess materia that's not the crafting materia, because generally old battle materia is not that useful. Sorry, zoning out to as what I was selling, what I wasn't, or what I was keeping, because I do need to clear up my inventory. Waterproof, that's probably worth nothing, because that item isn't worth that much. But I'll keep it just because it is technically, the leather actually would be worth keeping, but I'm just selling it because that's actually the unique item. Again, I don't think that sells for that much. Ruby cloth, that's, yep, that, sell, that to discard to you. You're not my, nope. So yeah, like I can sell this for like a collective 800k. Closer to 900k. And that was just from one map. And then here's like the frontier cloth and whatnot. This is where I keep all my maps up. Like I said, I had 30 frontier cloth. I gave away half of it. I sold like 10 sea cloth from like one day, and then I just have, here's what I have left over. I haven't done maps in about a month or so solo. But I just I've probably made 50 million. Well, this I made more than 50 million. This little bastard here that I got is like 50 million by himself. I was really lucky with that. But outside of that, I've made like probably over 50 million just from doing solo maps. Of course, you do have to be lucky with it. Like if you don't get a lot of calf leather or enchanted lumber, then it's going to be a slow journey. So it's not just an easy thing to do, but it definitely is lucrative. And you're up here actually. Turn off that, make sure I actually, yep, I have it. There's the Lahi. And Also, I'll go ahead and eat some more pizza because extra HP never hurts. There it is. Do, 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 do. The one enemy, which means that we can use a dimensional shift on him. Immediately start casting the second dimensional shift. Swift cast the third. And then we can pull them over here. Everybody should freeze. Everyone should die. Easy map. Easy portal. I do love it when it like gives you the easy pattern. I hate it when it gives you the 333. Like so. What's with the day? Why is it giving me? It never gives me these. Guess I shouldn't be complaining. It's giving me easy portals, but I don't know why it's decided to start giving me the left right today. You think I'd memorize it by this point? That's the wrong spell. Ink. Toad. Always remember to activate your Mighty Guard and your Basic Instinct. Preemptively do these, even though it's not going to matter for this first one, and I mean, it's not going to let me ever get far enough to where it's going to matter. I'll actually start with the blind, because why not? And then we'll do our Breath of Magic. We can do that. Oh, damn. I didn't hit it fast enough. But the game will it actually let me get past like the second room. Now that I said that, the answer is like almost guaranteed to know. After we do these sets of maps, I think I'll I don't know, we'll see. Hey! I made it to the second room. I think I'll probably try to do show off Emerald and the Hero's Gauntlet, because those are probably the most annoying dungeons before we end. I probably should have done them at the beginning, but I just want to do this and go ahead and get into this since I already had the tank loadout and things like that. Plus, I wanted to show, because for the most part, this is basically going to be the loadout we use for it. Do that. Do that. Activate this. We get this man. What's less fun? Also, yeah, just to go ahead and show it off, they are generally immune to, like, death effects. Because, like, this counts as a death effect. Fully resisted. If you're wondering if things like missile or why I'm not using... I mentioned earlier, yeah, ultra vibration, missile, all things like that don't work. There we go. So you do have to actually fight them. I honestly thought that was a weird cast of him. Yeah, we'll use rehide. I forget that it gives you a regen. There we go. I hate the big guys. They take so much longer to kill. Nada. I'm still gonna take left. I refuse to go to the right unless the game makes me go to the right. I'm never gonna make it to that third room. Never mind, I'm making it to that third room. This is actually where it can start to kind of be painful. And so this is where I definitely would like start recommending starting out with the inkjet. And yeah. We're gonna start out with the inkjet. And of course we're gonna hit them with the Breath of Magic because that's our best source of damage. Also gonna want to get our Devour up. And then we're just gonna start doing what damage we can. I guess it's gonna spawn. Alright, they're all gonna spawn together. Okay, so do this. Go ahead and heal. I'm gonna try to do our pelt. So the difficult part of this is like it takes so long if you well, I shouldn't have been hit him. That makes this a bit more difficult than it was necessary. But if you don't get that Breath of Magic off, it takes so long to actually kill some of them. And it's very dangerous if you aren't spamming your thing. So it's at this point that we can probably get away with, a few of them died, get away with setting our Breath of Magic on all of them. But you can continue to do this. Now I really wonder if they'll ever actually add like an evasion tank into the game, because they're like it's just an interesting thing to think about. But I don't like know what they can do with like tanks going forward. The same thing can be said about healers. Rude. Ooh. Okay, good thing that doesn't kill me. Give me my useless material. I mean, I already have it, so I might as well test my luck. I hate this game. I hate this game. I mean, I deserve it, but I still hate this game. Nah. Darn. Before I forget, switch back our two others. There we go. Put you there. Open up our next map. Meg, you're gonna be like right here. That was the one we had earlier, wasn't it? I am actually really happy that I managed, well, I'm not gonna say I managed, that the game was generous enough to let me make it to the end on our first map of the night, because, I mean, considering this is kind of working as a follow-up, like, guide to, those two videos. The fact that, you know, if someone watches the solo guide, they can come here and see, like, going all the way through and fighting the boss. I'm glad that that happened. That's not something I can really control. That was immediately funny. Like I said when that happened, the fact that the last two times that I, 2 times counting this time, that someone's like, oh yeah, can you show me how to do like dungeons, treasure map dungeons? Oh yeah, sure. And then yeah, that happens. So let's go ahead and dig. We're gonna get lucky. We are... Hey! Easiest pattern. What is it gonna give us? A portal. Hey! Sea cloth. Yeah, so you can get the materials out, not doing doing the dungeons, but it's just much more likely to get them in here. Because I think you can get the calf leather from like the not 8-mans. I'm pretty sure someone in our FC before, I also remember Mighty Guard, Predator Instinct, used to just run the normal like one-person maps to try to farm out calf leather, and it worked for him, I think is what he said. This is like half a year. This is back during Shadowbringers though. I also don't remember who told me that either. So. Also, I can't confirm this. It's gonna give us that blue one there. I can't confirm this, but I feel like doing the map solo is so much, like RNG is so much more on your side. Because I've been like significantly more lucky with these roulettes by myself than I ever have been with a party. And that might just be me imagining things, but I've made it to the end so many times doing it solo. Like tonight. Also kind of unfortunate it gave us another repeat boss, because there are a few bosses we haven't seen. But we're just going to repeat what we did last time. When we get the option to heal, do what damage we can. In a second, he's going to hit us with the marker. Just going to come over here and start healing. Hit us with a second marker. Our Breath of Magic is getting low, so of course we want to reset our Breath of Magic. So is our Night Bloom dot, so we might as well go ahead and start resetting that. Song of Torment dot. That's also going to be a somewhat tank buster, so we might as well go ahead and heal. We can use our Devour to heal that little damage of that radial. Remember to use our Lucid Dreaming. Just going to drop this on us again. Means we can go ahead and start doing our healing. We can also reset our Song of Torment. And our Breath of Magic. That might be a little sketchier than I want to deal with. Yeah. Gonna use our Night Bloom. I wasn't looking that way, but okay. Remember our Lucid Dreaming. Gonna drop it on our heads. We're gonna go ahead and heal. And we might as well do this. And for our troubles, we get nothing. Second invocation. Honestly, I didn't think it was actually gonna kick us out there. This is because I commented on the whole lucky thing, isn't it? Of course, unless you want to spit us out, that'd be nice. Hey! Never mind, it didn't get pissed about me saying the whole lucky thing. Oh, and it's even a new boss. I want to show off as many of these as possible, so that's nice. Now, this one is actually kind of annoying. Oh god, that did not dash where I wanted it to do. Just because he has a like untelegraphed tank buster is the big thing. That's me running out of ads. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Because he, like I said, he just has an untelegraphed tank buster he likes to use. Go ahead and heal. I'm bad. I didn't need to do that there. Use this. There it was, Gallop. It doesn't hurt that much. Big thing to be careful of is the clouds. They chase you. Oh god! Reset our... Go ahead and heal. You're gonna suck us in and ruin our perfect day, aren't you? Nope, but you're gonna drop everything in God's green earth on me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you. Don't mind me. Be fair, I said it before, none of the bosses outside of like the special bosses, I don't know why I did that. Actually this works, are that bad. What do you even call it? The fish thing is a bit dangerous because its tank buster Ceres inflicts a dot, and that can be a bit dangerous, but for the most part, as long as... God damn it. For the most part, as long as you're keeping yourself healthy, you're not letting yourself get too low, you'll be fine in most cases. Nothing is going to one-shot you, generally speaking. And have you ever worried about an attack? Like, I've been surviving most things without using my Dragon Force or my Colonian Gate. And normally, I'll try to... Normally, I'll try to use Colonian Gate for tank busters if I am able to get it. Because, it actually... How to show it off, but it's like hard to do on this boss because like it has his tank busters untelegraphed. But I'll try to show it off next thing. But like the healing, if it goes off before the damage actually happens, it snapshots weird. So you can actually get away with using Colonian Gate into scenarios where you might not think you can get away with it. So don't be afraid to actually use it. It's actually more generous than you might initially think. Ow, that hurt. Rude. What do we get? Ah, we got the song that we threw away earlier. I think. What other enemies of note are there? I think it's really just the toad. I think the toad or the frog is just straight up the most annoying thing because he'll... And if I can't show him off, why he is so annoying is he'll go tank buster into stack, and so you need to make sure you're full health right after after that tank buster, because he'll do like tank buster auto stack, and that stack does about 30 to like 80 to 30%, or not 30, 80 to 70% of your health, or 70 to 80% of your health is how you'd actually say it. You want to thank you. And so you need to have a mitigation for it, or just be ready to make sure you're at full health. You couldn't let me... I'm asking you to give me the harder of the enemies. Why are you making this difficult? This one's the second most annoying. Like, nah, if I didn't do that there, I would have been able to get away with it. I'll try to show off Colonian Gate with this boss. Reduce your lucid dreaming. He's gonna summon his friends. Let's get them to stack together. And then we're going to just Breath of Magic them, kind of burst them down. And I'm gonna want to use my White Wind here, make sure we're a bit healthy. And we have 4 of our stacks, so we can just burst them down with that. Look away. Ah, crap. I'm White Winding here. I gotta... Let's take the gamble. Is he gonna do it? He is gonna do it. Oh, wait, I used the wrong thing. Damn it. I was trying to use Colonian Gate, and I accidentally used Dragon Force. Whoops. Well, I mean, same thing. It reduced the damage, but... He's not going to use it here, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it again. Damn it. No, I'm not. Yeah, you have to kind of... The problem with, like, trying... I'm trying to just be cheeky with it, is the problem. Is because I want to get the bonus damage that you can get from getting it with Bristle, but, like, if you were to cast Colonian Gate the second that you see the Tank Buster, usually it will cast fast enough to where it will block the damage. And you can actually tell that because it will transform into the attack that I'm trying to cheese out. You know you want to do it. Ah, damn it. You know you want to do it. Come on. Come on. Do it. Ha ha! Yeah, see, that did a big chunk to his health. Yeah, so that's something you can do. If you can time it well, you can get a Bristle. Oh, like that's another, like, half a mil I made. You do have to, like, either... Is 29 Living Liquid? I'd have to remember which one 29 is. Is it, like, the Living Liquid? Is it the Flame and the... Or Living Flame and Living Liquid? Because I don't remember which one 29 is. Okay. That one's probably gonna have to get a guide on its own because it's just the hardest. It's probably just mechanically the hardest by itself. I was hoping I'd get it for. The best piece of advice that I can give outside of just mechanics is what I've been doing with my other Mass Carnival guides, which is bring Breath of Magic, bring Night Bloom, and you'll skip most of the mechanics just out of pure damage. Other than that, for safety, just bring Diamondback. Again, I haven't done it in a while, so I can't give, like, really good advice. Just because I need to go do it again, which, I mean, I think while one of these Monday streams is going forward, I think I am just going to keep doing, like, these guided streams. So I think I might do a Mass Carnival stream maybe next week or the week after that. But yeah, just off the top of my head, my initial thoughts would be... open it up, go in there with Breath of Magic because it just helps you shred things. It could be Breath of Magic, Night Bloom if you are able to get a good Moon Flute opener, which with that fight I don't know because of how the damage works. Bring as many other damaging spells as you have, like Sea Shanty. Yeah, just anything like that. If you're not taking advantage of Healing Mimicry, that's another thing. Because Healing Mimicry does give you a lot of extra safety. But DPS Mimicry obviously will let you burst faster. And like Tank Mimicry, I think is usually going to be the weakest of the three when doing the Mass Carnival. But that's what my initial advice would be. Because I'd have to go do the fight. Which, you know what? We might go take a detour. I'm gonna do this map, and we'll take a detour, and I'll go mess around with it. Really? Okay, well, yeah. But yeah, no, 29, I think, just outside of getting the achievements, is probably just actually the hardest of them. And if we save some time, yeah, so let's just take a trip to Ul'dah. This is not Ul'dah, this is the cold salt, it doesn't matter. That's not what I want to do. Let's get rid of this, get rid of this. Remove. Ah, crap. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Just get rid of all the spells. Let's see what I'm gonna bring. This is gonna take some trial and error because I don't remember what's required and what's not. That we'll figure it out. Let's go with the stuff that we're almost 100% bringing, which is gonna be guaranteed bringing you. We're guaranteed bringing you. Guaranteed bringing you. Guaranteed bringing you. Probably bringing you. Guaranteed bringing you. Bringing you, bringing you, bringing you. Bringing you. Probably. Bringing you. Probably bringing you. Probably bringing you. Probably bringing you. I'm gonna bring you because I don't remember if he has a dot. Bring you too. Bring you. We'll bring you. Bring you. Sonic Boom's gonna be our spam skill. I'm gonna bring you because I don't remember. I think they might have an interrupt. I don't remember. Where's Sonic Boom? There's Sonic Boom. Bring you because why not? And we'll bring you because why not? Okay. So let's see. Start placing some of these spells. Do you there? Do you there? Do you there? You there? You there? No, you don't go there. You go there. Catch your breath there. You there? You there? You there? You there? I don't need to be saying this each time. Phantom Flurry. You. We're just gonna assume all that's right. Hey, you happen to be a healer. Thank you, friend. Let's actually go to Ul'dah. This is gonna be fun because, like I said, I don't remember this fight. Miners. Just because we don't need this, we're gonna bring, as I can, we're gonna bring Electrogenesis. Yeah. There we go. I'll show this again. Enter. Nope. Yep, there we go. Time to immediately die because I'm gonna do a Moon Flute opener, and he has stuff that has to be done in the beginning. Actually, that's an eruption. I'm assuming that's gonna be pyretic. Well, given the name, of course it's freaking pyretic. I moved too early. Oh well. Okay, that's distance based, I'm assuming. Well, I almost killed him without incident. Let's think. Nah, I should have done. Nah, it worked. Actually, I can just go straight into a second one. I don't know, so I did more damage with my other opener. Okay. Oh no, I'm dead. Okay. But no, I can. Yeah, I didn't remember. Like, I didn't remember if I needed sardines for this fight. I just brought it because I figured I would. Okay, but yeah, no, I did more damage with my original opener, so I think I'm just gonna kitchen sink it. Oops, nope. Oh, crap. Okay, I need to move those two around. Yep, those need to be swapped. Those need to be swapped. I don't even know if there's a debuff that I need to cleanse in this. It's one thing. Yeah, let's try that one more time. Okay, that's phase one. Also, hey, an orange, you're supposed to be packing. Okay, let's beat that with this. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so that okay, there is a debuff I gotta assume now. Okay. So I can't moon flute opener in phase two. Okay. I'm remembering, and by remembering, I'm seeing. I actually genuinely don't think I've done this since Shadowbringers. Ah, crap. I need to be faster there. Oh well. Okay. So you can pretty easily kill them at the same time every time. This one I can't. I have to be able to actually dodge the Protean, which I think I just keep moving for that. And then I have to get rid of the debuff, so we're just gonna start out with a weaker one. It's fine. Let me just get rid of this. Let's try that Moonflute opener now. Oh no, I have to keep moving for that. Oh god, I do not remember how the hands work. Oh, they steal my mana, that's how. Oh, this one steals my mana. Yeah, I do not remember how those hands work. Okay, we're gonna find out. Because now I'm determined. Also gotta remember to switch the lightning. Because one keeps stealing my mana. I think that's one I gotta kill first. Yeah, close. Oops. Whoops. Oh well, he'll die, when I get out of this. I do have to remember to re-up that every time though. It's dumb. I shouldn't do this because I don't remember the rest of this fight, but... Oh, wait. Do I need diamond? I might do diamond back for this. Okay, I definitely need diamond back. Okay. Okay. But I think I killed not too long after that. I told you vibration. That's not diamond back. Sorry, I haven't been talking. Just kind of figuring things out. I guess I could test the final sting percentage, but it's like, eh. Let's see. Who did that wrong? Oh well. I keep butchering that. Doesn't matter. Because what I keep wanting to do that, yeah. Patience is a virtue. I don't want to be there. Yeah, if I don't do my... If I do my opener, which is just... Actually just hit all the buttons, that doesn't happen. And so for this... Moving. And then... After this throttle... I think then... Ooh, that might be too close. Actually, that might not have been smart. Okay. Okay, no, I can't do the moon flute there. I have to save resources to kill them, but after that... Okay, if I don't rush it, this shouldn't be that bad. Oops. Ah, crap. Okay. Yeah, okay. So that wasn't that. It's only 2 stages, right? Okay. So what I would say, having replayed it, just burst him, do a Moonflood opener at the beginning, like I did there. Basically, do everything, and you should kill them before like anything too dangerous. Nothing really bad happened there. For that second phase, right after I did the Diamondback, I was safe to do a Moonflood opener. Yeah, I was pretty sure I was perfectly safe to do a Moonflute opener. I don't think he had a swing, but if he did, like, I have a bad memory because but yeah, you're like safe to do a Moonflute opener like right there ish and around that area. And if you do that, you should skip most of that. Like if I would have Moonfluted, and if I would have used that Night Bloom much earlier, and if I would have Moonfluted during all of that, I would have skipped most of that tornado section. So that'd be my advice. Just don't be afraid to Moonflute and use Breath of Magic. It took me a few times to remember that though. And before we end off tonight, I did say I wanted to show one of those, so that's what I'm gonna do. So we are gonna get rid of the Night Bloom. We are gonna get rid of this because I don't expect people to realistically have those if they're just doing soloing. We'll get rid of the J kick for the same thing. Our rest of this. That need that. Don't need that, but it's nice to have. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, get rid of the Night Bloom. Get rid of the kick. That's a bit more difficult for people to get. So what we're gonna take instead is, of course, we're gonna take our Sea Shanty. We're gonna take Mortal Flame. Useful. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna take do both ends. That's a decent spell. We'll take Quasar since we're not taking J kick. Oh, and we'll take a Shock Strike. Or not Shock Strike, Glass Dance. There we go. That. And let's show off the more annoying of the two the more annoying. Amrod's the more annoying of the two. Always remember to activate your two things. Oh, side note, the first boss I believe is immune or susceptible, so we're actually gonna get rid of this. We're going to equip Doom.
The fabric of our star began to fray, and the unchecked energy.
Ah crap, I have to get the tank mimicry.
Malformed beasts.
Oopsie. So let's go to the Aetheryte, where people are going to be, probably, maybe, who knows. Oh yeah, it turns out people are at the Aetheryte. We're gonna get tank mimicry, and now we're gonna go into Amarant. Okay.
Welcome to the final days of Amarant.
I will add that you could probably Moonflute for the final boss, which is the DPS check, if you're comfortable with doing that.
The fabric of our star
But we'll talk about that when we get there.
And the unchecked energies of creation begat malformed beasts.
As always, actually no, not as always, because I don't think I actually just ran right past you, didn't I? I don't believe they will spawn until we damage these enough. Amaranth's such a weird dungeon because I think they spawn like at an HP threshold, not just when they die. Could be wrong. Yeah, screw it, we're bursting them. I guess it is when they die. Oh no, they just spawned back there. Such a great dungeon. That's a AoE. Now, because we have the deep clean combo, we can be a bit riskier. That's the wrong button. Whack.
Just as prayer gives rise to primals.
And then this boss is susceptible to Doom. Now, so when it comes to this dungeon and the Hero's Gauntlet, which is, like I said, those are probably your two most annoying ones. The only thing that makes Hero's Gauntlet really annoying is that you just have to bring Diamond back and be ready to use it on the final boss. That's really the only thing that makes it annoying. The reason that this one's annoying is because if you aren't using... if you don't know to use the combo here, the second boss can kind of suck. And the third boss is a DPS check, so it can be kind of rough if you aren't ready for that. So we're going to do everything the same so far. Continue on.
The land buckled. The cities burned. The waters ran red with blood.
We're actually going to use our mitigation. Help us from taking a little extra damage. We're going to freeze everybody first. And then we'll do the clean combo. When they start to get a little lower, it's when it's a little harder to heal. But again, nothing too bad. These two spells, really useful combo for dungeons. Now this boss is gonna be annoying because it's an ad boss. So, you know, you can take a lot of damage. Again, if you aren't using these two spells, which are kind of why I'm showing that they're so important, or why they're very useful, just in general. And why you should do basically Cosmos and Latoya's Relic as one of your first two spells, because it just makes your life significantly easier. Like you said, you saw there, we were able to do those big pulls with relative safety. But we're going to begin this fight, as all other fights, with our Breath of Magic, and then just start doing damage. But now we're also going to want to use our Mortal Flame, get another dot on them, since this fight's going to take a bit. And because I think the dot might persist through the phase, I don't know for sure. I know when he comes back, he still has the dot. I don't know if it does damage while he's gone, so I don't know that for sure. He's going to disappear. He's going to summon ads. And so what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're going to get our healing going first. We can't freeze any of these, unfortunately. That's the wrong button. Get our Breath of Magic going, which is going to be our big damage. We're going to hold off on our big GCD, or big OGCDs for now. We're going to go ahead and increase our HP. Dodge that. And we're just going to keep doing this until they die. Really get our healing going. Get our Breath of Magic going. Repeat healing. Whoops. And there we go. Our feathery friend is going to come back down here. We're going to hit them with the Breath of Magic and just burst them. Should also add that if you really wanted, you could also just final sting this. Well, no, because this thing, never mind. Don't listen to what I just said there, because I forget this thing doesn't die when it hits 0; it explodes. So I don't think final sting would actually work on it. But final sting is actually something you can consider going forward for a lot of bosses. Like if you're doing any dungeon solo, because if you final sting, you'll reset and you're good. But not if you're trying to learn spells. Just if you're doing dungeons in general, because you can fill out the log and whatnot. Oh, nope, almost. He almost got away with it.
The star was fading. We saw we had to weave its laws anew.
Again, like before, we're going to go ahead and use our mitigation just so we have that extra little bit of durability. Also, go ahead and get a itty bitty extra bit of health. And we'll start by not getting hit by the laser. By getting our healing going. Go straight into our Breath of Magic. And then we'll just use our burst. Oh wait, no, I didn't do it. Okay, now I'm being dumb. I didn't use the second part. That was just me being bad. That was me being bad and greedy. I didn't realize that I didn't actually get my healing buff going, or that it would wore off. You gotta be careful of that. But as long as you keep that going, you should be able to do things in between it, because it is a regen. Also, I'm just so greedy. Or well, it's less that I'm greedy. Well, no, I'm greedy. That 100% greed. Can't deny that. I'm just impatient as well, though. Da 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 da. On the bright side, I can just do this. Ultra Raid on me again. You know, technically that might be faster.
But between us and our goal, looms
Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Okay. And so we can show off the boss now. We're gonna, again, this is a DPS race. You do have to like beat it in a fast enough time. We're gonna begin with our Breath of Magic and then our Mortal Flame. You don't do Mortal Flame first because you have to be in combat for Mortal Flame to count, so you usually want to use that second. This is a raid wide. Here's the Blue Mage spell. And the reason this fight is a DPS rush race. Or check. Because every time he uses that, he's going to destroy one of the platforms. No, well, not yet. But he'll also use Therian Charge, which is going to have him, I think, charge forward. Yeah. Of course, that's a decent chunk of damage, but now that area behind him is not accessible. So you have to do it. So you have to kill him before you run out of space. Make sure to maintain your buff. He's gonna make the laser. That was the wrong. Make the death rays go off. Once one goes off, the second set's gonna go off. Doesn't do that much damage, so we can use our Devour to heal. Yeah. To be fair, you're going to be somewhat safe using Moon Flute, because like I said, he doesn't attack that much. Like during this whole Death Ray part, he's not really doing... Oh god, wrong Death Ray. Like this is a lot of time where he's just basically doing nothing. Oh god. And most of his damage you can just walk out of. He's gonna use Therian Charge again soon. Yep. Move back here. We're running out of space again. So now we have 2 spots left to stand in. Remember to use your lucid dreaming. Remember to keep your Breath of Magic up. Yeah, we're just DPSing. So yeah, you see that one over there is gonna go bye-bye now. And now this one we're on is no longer available for use. Please don't. Also, as a general rule, you don't want to use this until it's 4 stacks, just so you get the maximum amount of damage out of it. Or at the very least, until it gets close to 4 stacks. But as long as you come here with a decent amount of DPS spells, especially if you just bring the Breath of Magic and Mortal Flame, then you're gonna have enough damage to meet the check pretty easily. But it can be very sketchy if you're like, let's say come here as your first dungeon. And you don't have a lot of spells. But yeah, that's probably the most annoying of the dungeons. Like I said, Hero's Gauntlet is also annoying, but mostly just because things hurt. Primarily the final boss, you just gotta be careful. Like, anytime he does his stack, be ready. Not anytime, but be ready to use Diamondback near the end of the fight, because he'll start to use his stack, but there won't be any rocks for you to stack in, and thus you'll die. I think I go over it in the guide. But yeah, no, that was yeah, that was the solo Blue Mage stream. It was actually a pretty lucky night. The fact that I actually made it to the end of the dungeon on my first map was kind of funny. I hope everybody liked this or enjoyed this, found it useful. But yeah, no, that's gonna be it for me. Not tomorrow. Friday, we're going to be doing another one of these little guided streams for Heaven on High, and I'll be doing Low Aether Pool, Heaven on High, the first 30 floors. Ideally, I'm going to keep going beyond the first 30 floors, but the goal is just to do those first 30. And then the next Friday after that, I'll be doing Eureka Orthos, and then the Friday after that, I think I'm going to start going for one of the solo titles. As Orthos is the idea, but I might just do a poll to see which one people would want to see me go for. As for the Monday streams, I think we're just gonna do more of that. I think they're just gonna become the wild days where I'll be doing either more of these like guided streams to like, you know, provide supplementary information for my guides, or just if I want to do something, yeah, etc, etc, etc. Whereas those Friday guides are gonna be like I said, for the time being, they're gonna be those Palace of the Dead the Palace of the Dead streams, and maybe trying to go for the solo titles. I don't know. We're gonna find it out. But yeah, no, that's it for me. Hope everyone enjoyed, and I'll see you Friday.